Hello students, we are going to understand the concept of routing, and for that I have taken a very simple kind of network for your understanding. Here you can see total 3 networks are existing. On the left side I have 192.168.10.0 and on the right side I have 192.168.20.0, and these two routers are making third network amongst them, which is 192.168.30.0. Now let's configure each and every device from this router, from this network. So first I will configure the PC, but for that again I need a default gateway for that particular system, and hence first we'll go for configuration of the router 0. So click on the router, go to the configure. Now see, this particular router is connected with this within this network with a fast Ethernet 0/0. So I have to click on the fast Ethernet 0/0. Now here I'll be assigning the IP address to this router. As already I have told you, this particular network is 192.168.10.0. So I will assign the first number of IP to this router, and hence the IP address of this router will be 192.168.10.1. Okay, then the subnet mask will automatically appear and we need to make the port on. Right, now we'll configure accordingly these PCs. So I'll click on the PC, I'll go to the desktop, IP configuration, and at the place of IP address I will write the IP address 192.168.10.2. again the subnet mask will automatically appear, and here in the default gateway I need to mention the IP address of the router 0, which is 192.168.10.1. So the meaning of default gateway is whatever the traffic coming or leaving to this particular system will always go through this particular router only, right? And that's why we need to mention the IP address of this router in the default gateway, right? Now similarly we'll go for configuration of this second PC. So I'll click on the desktop, then IP configuration, and here I will assign the IP address to this PC 192.168.10.3, and default gateway for this one is, that's right, 192.168.10.1. okay, now on the right side we'll go for configuration of this router 1. So I'll click on the router 1. Now here we need to assign the IP address of 20.0, network 20.0. so click on the configure, again it is connected with the fast Ethernet 0/0. so click on this one and then assign the IP address 192.168.20.1. as this is the first system from this right side network, that's why I have taken 20.1, as same I have taken for the left network 10.1. again the default that subnet mask will automatically appear and we need to make the port on. Now accordingly this will be the default gateway for these two PCs. Okay, we'll assign the IP addresses to these PCs now. So click on the PC, desktop, IP configuration, and here we'll assign the IP address to the selected PC as 192.168.20.2, and the default gateway will be 192.168.20.1. That's it. Now the second PC from the second network, desktop, IP config, then 192.168.20.3, and the default gateway 192.168. What will be this one? Right, so 20.1. now the left and right network both are configured. Now we need to go for the configuration of this third network, which is formed amongst these two routers, and the network address I have taken is 192.168.30.0. accordingly I will assign 30.1 to the left network and left router and 30.2 to the right router. So we'll do it. Now one more thing is, here these two routers are connected to each other by means of serial cable, which is 2/0, right? Accordingly, I will click on the serial 2/0. Now I will assign the IP address 192.168.30.1. Subnet mask automatically appears, then we'll make the port on. As soon as we are turning the port on, these red dots will turn to green. But here, unless and until we make it this right side router's port on, it will appear red only. Okay, let's do it. Now I'll click on the second router. Now we'll again go for the configuration, then we'll select the serial cable, and here I'll give the IP address 192.168.30.2, and here I'll be clicking on the port on. So as soon as I'll click, these red dots will turn green. Here it is. So this is the basic configuration we need to make to perform the routing operations in the network. Okay. Now we will understand the concept of dynamic routing. Dynamic routing can be done with the help of three different protocols, which is RIP, OSPF and EIGRP. Now in this video we are going to understand the implementation of RIP. RIP stands for Routing Information Protocol. Here, to implement this dynamic routing with the RIP, I will click on the router 0, then I'll go to the configuration tab, and here you will find already available tab for RIP. Now I will click on this. Here I need to add the router networks which are connected with this router. So two networks are there, which is 30.0 and 10.0. So simply I need to add this network. How that can be done? Let's see. So first network I will connect as 10.0, which is the network with which these all PCs are connected. So 192.168.10.0, just add it. You will find this particular network is been added. Also I will add another network which is 30.0. So 192.168.30.0, add it and save it. Click on the setting and save. Do the same thing for this right router. So click on the router, then it is connected with the two networks, which is 20.0 and 30.0. So let's add it. Configure, click on the RIP and add these two networks, that is 192.168.20.0, add, then 192.168 and 30.0, add, settings and save. That's it. So this is the configuration for dynamic routing using RIP. Now let's check it. So select a sample PDU from left network to the right network. Yeah, it takes some time for the handshake, that's why it is failed. Now another time it will show you successful. So this way we can implement the dynamic routing using RIP. Thank you.